Y'all, I'm so glad that Pastor Jamal Bryant posted this interview. I have no idea why RayJ did not want him to post it. I understand why Pastor Jamal Bryant did this interview. I want to apologize to him because I thought he was being messy and trying to insert himself in the circus, but he really wasn't. He's really trying to figure out what's going on with RayJ and try to help this young man. RayJ is no less of a victim than Orlando Brown. I don't know why I want to say Soldier Boy, Nick Cannon, Lil Bow Wow, all of them. Omarion, Chris Brown, all of them. Y'all get into this interview, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Depending on like the situation I'm in right now, like I could go there, but I might not be able to go there. Meaning I might have to say we can't go where that is because I'm at a crossroads in this situation where it's either truth or it's money. And so I'm choosing truth, but a lot of the team is choosing money. Yeah. And so we're at this crossroad where it's like I want to choose the truth anyway. So it's like so I don't want to choose the money. But it's messed up because how much money? Yeah. No, how much is it? It's like I don't want to choose the money, but it's 100 million. I don't want to choose the money, but it's 45 million plus blah blah blah. Yeah.
Everybody else is benefiting.
I don't want to choose the money because it's 4 million. That ain't enough, right? So am I not choosing the money because it's not enough? Yeah. Or do I not choose the money no matter what it is? You get what I'm saying? I do, but here's the reality. More people commit suicide who are wealthy than commit suicide that are poor. There are people on behavior modification drugs who are wealthy. What do you mean behavior modification drugs? That are dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety. But what is that? What are the drugs? Oh, I don't know the drugs. But you said behavior modification drugs. I'm not a pharmacist or a psychologist. But you have to have a list of name. Then you name them. I'm trying to understand where they at. I'm saying the drugs that deal with depression. So like Xanax. Okay. Percocet. Okay. What else, Pastor? Whatever's on Future's last song.
Deal with no depression.
Name them. With a lot of. Yeah. Name them. Oh. Adderall. Yeah. I don't know if Adderall. That's not a depression. That's not. Well, my friend, he's a recovering drug addict. Yes. All of them. He's a retired crip. He's also a successful real estate agent, so he turned his life around. But yeah, no, Doc, you. The truth is free and it's expensive. But you hit me.
Y'all, this is screaming that RayJ is one of them Hollywood kids that suffered trauma. RayJ has literally been in the industry since he was a kid. I want to say the first show that I ever seen him on was Thea. And that's literally me showing my age. Do y'all remember Thea? Think about what Jamie Foxx was saying about Nick Cannon sleeping on his couch and stuff, and Nick Cannon being at all of these inappropriate parties and stuff like that. Y'all think RayJ wasn't a part of that shit? And then Mr. XX in Kim Porter's tell-all book, Snoop Dogg. Y'all know that that's his damn cousin. It's just shocking to me because like Sonya Norwood is like so iron fist. Like I've always heard about her being like so iron fist in the industry and her not playing that shit. I'm just not understanding how RayJ ended up like this. Like at what stage in his life, I have so many questions. At what stage in his life did things just start getting out of hand with him? You could tell he's holding on to something that he wants to release, some type of demon, some memory, something that he did or he was a part of that he wants to tell the truth about it. That's what he's saying. He said he wants to tell the truth, but his team is deciding money. Like, who the fuck is this team? Who's this team that is deciding instead of you being allowed to free yourself from any wrongdoing and exposing the truth about what's going on in the industry so that things can change? Because I do not, under no circumstances, think that RayJ could have not been a victim. I very much so do believe that RayJ could have been a victim too, and that he is using substance and he is self-medicating the same freaking way that Orlando Brown is, and y'all see these Disney kids. Look at the Corey Feldman, Corey Heyman. These are white children celebrities. Y'all, I've said it to y'all 1,000 times about what happened to Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore was an 11-year-old heroin addict that they was allowing up in Studio 54 while her mother was in there pussy popping and snoring coke. Allegedly. Like, the industry is really sick, and it's been this way for a long time. It's been this way since Shirley Temple. These sick ass motherfuckers fetishize kids for some reason. Lil Bow Wow too. Look at Bow Wow sitting up there defending Diddy, talk about it ain't the same since the Diddy party's been shut down. Why? I feel like these boys been turned out at a young age. They've been turned out to the drugs, sex, rock and roll, all of this wild, crazy stuff. Where it's like a normal life, going to a normal party, having normal experiences, it's not enough for them. They're addicted to the fame. They're addicted to the money. They're addicted to the attention. They're addicted to it all. There's so much power in healing and releasing. And to where as though I do think a little bit of this is RayJ trying to eat up the attention and trolling. I honestly think like 75% of this is because this nigga is geeked the fuck up and he need help. You know what I'm saying? I feel like RayJ is articulate and he's smart enough to know exactly what he's doing. Like, he knows how to sober up and sit there and give a decent interview. He know how to throw a little antics in there so shit can hit the blogs. But at the same time, I don't think that a lot of this shit is no fucking joke. Do you really think that Brandy has disassociated herself with her brother for no reason? Do y'all not remember RayJ during the Whitney era? When he used to be hanging out with Whitney? RayJ was out there, my nigga. I honestly think that shit is eating him up inside too. I want RayJ to come out and fucking like talk. And is that I really think is eating him up inside is that he really can't talk and tell y'all what he really know, what's really going on without his ass going to jail too. And that's true. That's why another part of me does feel like he's doing this to get ahead of the fucking scandal. He's trying to jump ahead of the scandal because he knows what he was a part of. And I think that he wants to spear the narrative that he was a victim too, and that's why he's like that, and he's just fucked up and he needs help. That's what I think. Y'all let me know. I think that that's what RayJ is trying to do. But if you're going to repent, my nigga, you need to repent and let that shit free. I already got into the situation because I honestly think that these parents has been sacrificing these motherfucking kids for a check. Like, you not telling me that these parents did not know that these executives and all of these people was doing freaky ass shit with these kids, taking these kids to these fucking parties and doing, like, y'all knew what the fuck was going on. But y'all was getting paid well enough and your children weren't complaining about it, so you was cool with it. I honestly think that that's, ain't nobody telling me nothing no different. The parents was getting paid handsomely and the children weren't complaining about it because they getting a chance to be grown and they enjoying themselves. Now these motherfuckers is grown with real fucking issues. And that's what people really don't want to talk about. Y'all just want to call motherfuckers crazy, but y'all don't want to talk about why and how they got crazy though. And who's responsible for it? These fucking parents. I really want all of this shit to come out because if y'all been fucking with kids, and if y'all was fucking with Bow Wow when he was a little kid, and if y'all was fucking with goddamn Omarion, and Marcus Houston and all them boys in Immature. We ain't even gonna go there on Immature and B2K. I wonder if anything happened to Lil Sammy. Like, honestly, I think a lot of these young male celebrities, these child celebrities, they're not gonna come out because of embarrassment. Because who really want to come out and admit that someone was touching on you and when you was a little boy and you was being violated when you was a little boy? Ain't nobody gonna want to come out and admit that, but I promise you, like, man, if you guys do not, like, honestly step up and, like, really come out and tell, especially not to exalt yourself from any wrongdoings that y'all have done from an adult, but at least from a standpoint that you could be protecting another child by telling what happened to you. The fact that a lot of these celebrities have these wounds that they're feeding every day with substance abuse, sex, and just craziness. They trying to fill the void. They trying to make themselves feel better because they spirit broken, bro. The industry is made to break these people's spirits. Why you think people be dying around, and why you think, man, the industry is so wicked. And now that everything is coming out the way that it is, it really does make me look at a lot of these parents of these children celebrities, especially these kids up in Disney and Nickelodeon, and it really makes me look at everybody strange. Because it seems like in every form of facet of the entertainment industry, it seems like there's like sickness and darkness just lurking. And they're looking for innocence to feed on. They're looking for innocence to feed on, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this last little piece, and I'm up out of here with this shit. Cause like this shit really broke my heart. Cause like the only thing that I can't even judge RayJ. I really just see a injured and sick person. It's like, what's that shit when they say it's like you fall in love with your kidnapper? What is that called when you fall in love with your kidnapper? You're an abused victim falling in love with the abuse. But they know that they're abused, though. Sick.